All right.
What I see.
So we got an elderberry here, and we're just going to do a quick little video on how to plant trees very, very simply. So what I found, I've planted hundreds and hundreds of trees and plants and things, and what I found is that if they're planted in the native soil, it's the absolute best. You don't want to mix anything in when you plant. So just get them in the soil that they're going to be in, and they will they'll do their thing. If you want to add any nutrients, any amendments, add it to the top after you plant. Okay? So what you want to do, since we have a bunch of grass here and everything, is you just grub it all back, and then you dig your hole. And you only need to dig the hole, since you're planting in native soil. You don't need to dig a huge hole. You only need to dig a hole as big as the roots are. Okay? So you get your grass back. Get it all back. I like to just grab out a space where there's a whole little area of no grass, because actually trees and grass are not friends very much. So I like to remove the grass, and then I can put the grass upside down around it later and add some mulch in. But now all you got to do is dig the hole. All right. Dig that up. Okay. And these don't have tap roots, but they do have a couple longer feeder roots, so I'm going to just dig off to the side a little bit for a couple feeder roots to get in. And then get your feeder roots down there. You can just kind of spread them out, and then just push that native soil right back on top. You want to make sure that your tree's not too deep. Get it back in there. I actually like to throw some grass upside down, and that'll add a little nitrogen back in there. A little bit of the grass might regrow, but it will add nitrogen back to the soil. And boom! And some people think like, oh, you got to dig a deep hole, or you got to dig a real hole all around to loosen up the soil all around. But guess what? Guess what you can do? If you're planting in native soil, there's no reason to dig up this huge area to loosen it all up, just to put it all back in, right? It's a big waste of time, waste of energy. I could plant hundreds of trees in one day with just what I did. And all I need to do now, and you could actually use a broad fork for this too, but you just go around and you just loosen the soil around the tree a little bit. See that? And now I've just loosened the soil. I don't need to worry about that too much. I just loosened the soil all around the tree, and it was very little effort. Done. I'll go through and I'll water that. But other than that, now I can add my amendments in. I can add some mulch all around here. I can even throw cardboard down to keep the weeds down or whatever, and that thing is done. I'm going on to the next one. So that's the basics. Super easy. Just plant in the native soil. If the tree's not going to grow in the native soil, then the tree shouldn't be planted there anyway. That's my theory. You don't want to have to plant stuff that you're going to have to doctor up the soil all the time. So plant native trees, plant adapted trees to that whatever area you're in. And so if you're here in the Ozarks, I'm planting elderberry because elderberry grow well in the Ozarks. Okay, shoot. See you guys.
Bye-bye.